So to my fellow Kenyans, I'm Freddy Coutinho, and I'm here today at night to share with you about our politicians in our nations or in our country. Automatically, we used to know that during during politics, we have people who have their own interest, and those who have interest for the people of Kenya. But nowadays, especially we as youths, we have learned more about our politicians because they are not new for us. They are the people we used to know. They only change their shirts or their uniforms, their parties colors or their coalition colors, but they are still the people we used to know. They are our friends, our neighbors, and the most important thing is that this time we as youths, we should change our minds because we have been using by politicians through incitements. They affect us with hatreds, so that we used to hate one another in terms of tribes, regions, because we came from different places and we work together, and you find that during election we become enemies for the sake of our politicians, because maybe we used to support the politicians who are coming from our regions without knowing their interest. We just care about our tribes. But what we used to know that is that we as youths, we are the one who can bring changes in our nations. We can join our hands together because we used to be together without those people who have inciting us. And after election, you will never see them again. And I and you will remain same through our jobs. As recently, for about some years ago, 2007 to 8, we are witnessing some violence, and the violence, it was about politics, it was about the high chair, high tables for our politicians. We fought, and some of us, they lost their lives. Women lost their children, their husbands, fathers we lost mothers, relatives. We lost many people who are very close to it. And it couldn't change anything in our minds about what happened, the strange things, the properties destroyed, for the sake of politicians, for the sake of tribals, and the people who are recently vying for the high chair. They are the people who destroyed our nations, who have destroyed our people, who made our people to be killed, who have destroyed our economies. Now I'm talking about 3 people who are on the top today, who are leading these nations. It is so sad when we are going to repeat the same mistake by electing these people who made us cry, killing us 2007 to 8, and we can't even remember the past. We are still in a tribalism, in a political divides. We forgot about where we came from, the losses we have. But I want to ask you, as Kenyans, one thing. Is it a must, these people to be elected? We as youths, we are the voice of nation. We can stand firm, and we can say no. We choose who we want. No one can force us to choose the wrong leader. No one can use us to fight against one another. No one can force us to fight to our friends. We are the same bloods. We are the same people, brothers and sisters. This is a message to Kenyans, because it is so sad to repeat the same mistakes. Our leaders, they came with promises, but there are some promises which they can't even fulfill for Kenyans. To our economy, there are some politicians who are insulting their opponents. They call it for different types of names. Others calls don't sound like thieves. Tuchague, those things. But if we come for our economies, I think these politicians, they are using us. They are playing with our minds. Because if you call someone thief, why don't you go and file case against him? And you know he's the person who are destroying the economy of our nation. These are the people. They are one. They are 2 in 1. They know each other, and they know who are destroying our economy. But they don't want to face the truth. They are lying on us. They are lying to us as Kenyans. How can we stop this? my opinions, we can stop this by ignoring these people who are vying for the high chair, who are vying for the high table. And we can elect the people who have no interest with the high chair, the people who understand the citizens of Kenya, the people who have interest for the people of Kenya, the people who have no interest for their own individual. We have 4 people in these nations, and I think one of them can be a good leader to our nations. We have 2 gentlemen and 2 ladies. We have Charity Gill from Makwini Gavana, and we have a recent lady who tried to vie presidency for UDA ticket, and she's a student called Lucy. And we have Najib Balal, and we have Fred Matiang'i. These are the people who can lead this nation in a good hands, and they can take a good care of this nation. We as youths, we are the one who destroying our economy, because we are electing the leaders through our regions and through our tribals. We can stop this by standing firm without tribal divides. My Kenyans, plead with me that we can elect the leaders we want. We can elect the leaders who have no interest for their own, but for the sake of the people of Kenya. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.